I'll admit that I had a little hate on someone a long time ago. It was long time ago, and I'm so glad I corrected it right away. It's when I first started modeling. I really wanted my career to like take off super fast, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't. And so there was this girl that I brought to the agency. She was like a stripper, and I wanted to help her out. She looked like Cindy Crawford. She was beautiful. Anyways, I brought her in. I really wanted her to do well. And she did. Her career took off right away. And I felt like my agent was ignoring me, and like she was getting everything, and like her success was taken away from mine, but really it didn't. And I had to really check myself because I started to become obsessed with what she was doing and worrying about what job she's getting and not my own. And then it was making it worse. It was making me work less. And she's not even noticing I'm like, like I didn't have a shrine up of her or anything like that. I mean, not really. It wasn't that big. I didn't like candles or voodoo dolls. Right. I had one, but I didn't. Anyways, I'm so glad I just checked it myself on my own because I felt this yucky feeling like my every day was like, why am I worried about this chick? And as soon as I let it go, I started working a lot. And it was just like, it was the worst feeling to feel that way. And I felt really guilty about it, but then I'm glad that I changed it because I can't imagine what these people that like spend all day online hating on someone or just in their everyday life. That's like a miserable way to live.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. You know, and you brought up a really important thing because in terms of solution, you said, how do we correct this? You did something that was super important, and that was you made the decision not to treat that woman or other women that way.
Yeah, it was stupid.
So one of the things that the women can decide is, how do I want to be in the world? What kind of a woman do I want to be? And so that they can kind of take it upon themselves and go, you know what, doesn't matter how much I'm hated on or how much I'm hurt.
I like when you say hated on.
I'm
like when Caucasian people say that, I love it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. She's got swag, though.
She got that little swag, John.
Yes. It's there.
By the end of the show, you'll
look at
have
the hand movement. She had a little pimp movement. Notice that?
You get a little bit toe when you leave.
Anyway, as long as I'm being loved on, and
you are. Okay. No hate.
But that a woman can really decide who do I want to be in the world and how do I want to treat people, and that's a piece of the solution.
So the hardest part though would be admitting it. Because nobody wants it. That's a nasty thing to have to admit.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
like, I really hated on this girl. Like, really? Why?
Right.
You know, so that was the hard part. So, ladies.
You think you hate, but for me, I'm like, I wonder, like, I see people out there, I'm like, I know I'm doing the right thing, I'm following, God, what he wants me to do, not all the time, but at times when I do.
Right, because I'm like, you get really drunk in Arizona.
No,
you be getting famous.
The next girl that I know, and I'm like, I know she's an evil person, she has an evil heart, and she will do whatever she has to do to get to the top. I'm like, God, why is she, not that I'm hating on her, but I'm like, I'm not understanding.
A little bit.
You're hating why. But I don't feel like I'm hating
Admitting it is the first step.
I'm
Shelly Rio.
I'm not like, I hate this girl.
Now, who are you talking
about?
I'm
like, I mean, there's a bunch of people that I'm like, that I don't understand why all these people are getting ahead and I'm not. And I'm like, and I'm not doing, I'm doing the right thing, what God wants me to do. And I'm like, why am I not getting blessed?
I think sometimes you think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but that might not be your plan.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're probably blessed in other ways, you just don't see it.
You got a big house.
Oh, stop it.
You're blessed with that, I'm saying. It's a blessing.
You're blessed with a wonderful husband, great kids.
I think,
she's like,
We have a caller. Oh, God, you have a point?
Say the caller, and I can say after.
Thank you. Okay. We have a Q from L.A. Welcome to the show. Q, come on.
I don't know if you guys touched on the solution or not, but if you have it, I would love to slap my cousin with it.
Please.
Yes.
Like, literally, I don't know why women hate on other women. I can't tune in, so I'm just going off of what you guys been talking about right now.
Mm-hmm. But is your cousin hating on you?
Well, she has in the past. Is that Davina?
Yes.
No, that was Flora.
That's me, Flora.
Hi, well, how are you guys? It's Q from Facebook. Okay.
Hey.
So I don't get it, because like some people, they'll just pull you in, befriend you, and then totally tear you down, whether it's at your job or amongst other friends. Mm-hmm. And it's like, are you serious? We have the same thing between our legs, under our shirts, but you hating on me. And I do have a cousin that did that in the past, and I think it totally took me away from a guy that I think probably would have been my man today and my husband for the rest of my life or something. She totally just talked about me behind my back to him, and it's like told all my business. Like, guys, wait a minute. That's for me to hide, not for you to go tell. And you're supposed to be my best cousin, my best friend, and all that.
Right.
Wow. So what is the solution?
I think sometimes women.
She what?
Sorry. She would say certain people. Why would she hate on certain people? She would admit that, but then she'll still go do it to other people. She would admit that she's hating on people and still go do it.
Wow. So Tina, you have
I was just going to say, I think sometimes women will actually, like, the people that they are like their enemies, they want to keep closer. You know, like, just because someone has befriended you doesn't mean they really want to be your friend. They might just want to have you close so they can find out what you're doing, so they can kind of, you know, drag you down and really want to do what you're doing. You know, maybe take your man, maybe have your job, you know, find out how you got to where you are so they can replace you.
That was my senior quote in my yearbook.
I wish they would just stop assuming that, oh, so much is going on in your world, when there's nothing going on. My stuff doesn't smell like.
Oh, you can curse. Go ahead and say shit.
So you can say that shit.
Oh, my shit stinks like shit. It doesn't smell like potpourri. And
mine does.
I like front and back the same way I hope you do. And I don't have anything more than you do. And if I do, you can obtain that the same way I did, if not better.
Right. You meant that.
So come on, and tell me where you got those shoes from, and I'll tell you where I got my belt from. I don't know. Give me the information. I will give you some.
Right.
And it'll be okay.
I feel you, girl. I feel your pain.
Thank you, QQ. You know what? I don't know if we'll have a solution tonight, but
my solution, my solution is this, and I'm no expert. You guys are the experts, but I'm just gonna say this. I try to do something every day by being positive. Like on my Twitter, my Facebook, I try to say stuff that's like positive and uplifting, and a lot of women are responding to that. Like I get a lot of women that say, keep that positivity going, and it makes them want to be positive to someone else that day. So just like little things you can do, like little things like that, like on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your MySpace, or just like you said earlier, complimenting a woman every day on something, and just even, you know, just forcing yourself, then it becomes like a habit.
Right.
You know, like
smile at a woman.
You make someone like feel good that day, and then she might spread the love to someone else, and it kind of can cause a chain reaction. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Am I off base on this?
You're absolutely on target, Claudia. What you're doing right now is you're being a positive role model for girls and women.
Yes.
And if right now if right now you have changed the way that one girl or woman feels about herself and has changed the way that she's now going to deal with women, then that's huge.
Right,
you know?
right.
And I think another thing for women to think about is when you hate on another woman, you're just hating on yourself. Yeah. So to keep that in mind, do I want to hate on myself?
And the cycle, right? Like you're hating on her, she's gonna hate on your homegirl, your homegirl's.
It will always come back to you. It comes around full circle all the time. You know, if we can just get rid of the hate and totally emit that positive energy all the time, just like Claudia does.
Try at least.
Just not even try. I mean, definitely do it. I mean, she reaches one person, that one person reaches two, and so on and so on.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a break. Let's think more about this hating and why, and get more into the book. Our topic tonight: woman to woman. Why do we hate on each other? Our number is 877-2-106-106. You're listening to Sirius 106 XM 149. We'll be back with more right after the break.
Hey.
What up, y'all? Want to bring us back from break point?
Hey, sure.
I'm not hating. You go ahead. Take the wheel. You got this. I'll share the love. I'll eat this pizza.
Sharing is caring. Yo, that's a big slice of pizza. What up, you guys? It's the Claudia Jordan Show and the homies next door.
Hey, how you doing, girl?
We have some nice in-studio guests. Of course, they they know a whole lot more than we do.
Yes,
Dr. Joan
Dr.
Rosenberg and Erica Holiday, both doctors, and we want to welcome them. How you guys doing?
We're great. Thank you so much.
So I know on the break we were talking about influences of the media, saying how it had a lot to do with things. She laughing.
No, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Go.
I thought you was eating your pizza.
No.
Okay. No, I can't.
Are you hating on her? But
No, I like this. Please.
It's a joke. Sorry, ladies. No, we were talking about the media, how you were saying it had a lot to do with influencing young women. So what do you have to say in regards to that?
There's so much I can say, but if you just think about it's one of the most downloaded clips on YouTube, and you were talking about differences between white women and black women. The Flavor Flav episode where
we have so many.
I know, but the one where
you guys watch that? I like.
Wow.
That's probably a psychologist dream. That show.
Yes.
I'm black on the inside.
That's right.
I love it.
You heard it here, girl. You heard it here.
Go, Erica.
Her too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Literally?
My brother can testify to that. He thinks it's so funny that I listen to hip hop and rap, and I'm a psychologist.
I love it.
Okay, the episode where Pumpkin gets booted off, right?
Spit in New York.
And, right, and they spit, they fight, they have to break them up, right? And it's funny to watch, quote unquote funny to watch, right?
It is.
But it is and it isn't, because I think that's such a huge factor in this, in that it gets trivialized in the media,
right?
That it's seen as being sexualized, entertaining,
right?
That it's hot and sexy. Men think
provocative.
It's provocative to watch. But at the same time, what kind of message is this sending to girls and women? That it's okay.
It was degrading. It's degrading. It was
totally
shameful, awful to even watch.
And so to take off of what Erica just said, it's what does it tell girls about how they handle their anger, and what does it tell girls about how to problem solve conflicts?
But it's a reality show, though. It's not.
It's a non-reality.
Yeah, that's
it is what it isn't. I'm like, if it was a scripted, like a TV show, Full House, whatever those shows we used to watch back then, I'm like, then that would be different because I feel like people would be looking up to that. But I'm like, this reality is reality.
But no, reality shows
is
what is monopolizing TV right now. So people are watching, so you're still seeing it.
And they are, in terms of the way they're edited, and the way, my understanding, in terms of the way they're encouraged to behave.
They give them alcohol.
Yes, they're encouraged to do that.
They're given alcohol, and they're encouraged to actually escalate and